CertPunch practice round for new AZ-900 Microsoft Azure Fundamentals. 20 questions. Read the prompt, choose the best answer before the reveal, then listen for the exam logic behind it. Let's begin. Question 1 of 20. You are running your web applications on Azure Web Apps and using Azure Cosmos DB for storing data. Which type of cloud are you making use of? Correct answer. Option A, public. Option B, private. Option C, own data center. Option D, hybrid. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. Azure Web Apps and Cosmos DB are public cloud services. Other options describe private, hybrid, or on-premises models, not matching the scenario. Question 2 of 20. A company needs to establish a secure, encrypted connection from their on-premises VPN device or gateway to an Azure VPN gateway in a virtual network over the internet. What type of VPN connection is used for this purpose? Correct answer. Option A, site-to-site VPN. Option B, point-to-site VPN. Option C, VNet to VNet VPN. Option D, Azure Express Route. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. Site-to-site VPN connects entire networks on-premises to Azure. Point-to-site is for individual devices, not full network connections. Question 3 of 20. Which Azure component is ideal for setting up a hierarchical structure that enables applying policies and access controls across a broad scope, such as multiple subscriptions and resource groups? Option A, resource groups. Option B, management groups. Option C, Azure subscriptions. Option D, Azure Monitor. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Management groups manage policies across subscriptions. Resource groups and subscriptions are lower in the hierarchy, not for broad management. Question 4 of 20. What is the primary benefit of single sign-on SSO in a multi-application environment? Correct answer. Option A. Allows a user to sign in once and use the same credentials to access multiple resources and applications from different providers. Option B. Requires users to sign in separately for each application and resource to ensure security. Option C. Provides unique credentials for each application to enhance security. Option D. Limits access to only one application at a time, requiring re-authentication for each new application. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. SSO enables one login for multiple apps. The other options describe multi-factor auth or more restrictive security models. Question 5 of 20. What is the correct order of the defense in-depth levels, which represent layers of protection in a security strategy? Option A, physical security, perimeter security, network security, compute security, application security, data security, identity and access management. Option B, physical security, identity and access, perimeter security, network security, compute security, application security, data security. Option C, physical security, network security, perimeter security, compute security, application security, data security, identity and access management. Option D, physical security, identity and access, network security, compute security, application security, perimeter security, data security. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Correct answer follows the defense in-depth order, starting with physical, then identity, perimeter, network, compute, application, and data security. Option C wrongly places perimeter before network security. Question 6 of 20. Which powerful cloud-native solution provides both security information and event management, SIEM, and security orchestration, automation, and response, SOAR, capabilities for an enterprise, enabling comprehensive threat detection, investigation, and response across its IT environment? Option A, Azure Security Center. Option B, Microsoft Defender for Cloud. Option C, Microsoft Sentinel. Option D, Azure Monitor. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option C. Exam logic. Correct answer, as Microsoft Sentinel is the only service combining both SIEM and SOAR. Option B is the trap. Defender for Cloud focuses on threat protection, not full SIEM/SOAR. Question 7 of 20. True or false? Azure policy can prevent the creation of Azure resources that do not comply with the defined policy configuration. Correct answer. Option A, true. Option B, false. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. Correct answer, as Azure policy can deny resource creation if it violates rules. This is a key feature for governance and compliance. Question 8 of 20. True or false? Data transfer in Azure, both inbound and outbound, is free of charge. Option A, true. Option B, false. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Outbound data transfer in Azure is charged, while inbound is typically free. This is a core cost concept on the exam. Question 9 of 20. True or false? Creating a resource group in Azure results in additional costs. Option A, true. Option B, false. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Resource groups are a free organizational tool. Costs are based on the resources within them, not the group itself. Question 10 of 20. Which of these is not an advantage of the cloud? Correct answer. Option A. Trade variable expense for capital expense. Option B. Benefit from massive economies of scale. Option C. Stop spending money running and maintaining data centers. Option D. Go global in minutes. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. This question tests core cloud benefits, focusing on cost models. The correct answer identifies a common misconception. Cloud converts capital expense to variable expense, not the reverse. Question 11 of 20. If you decide to stop a virtual machine, VM, in Azure to save costs, will you still incur any charges? Consider the aspects of compute resources and storage in your answer. Option A, no, you will not be billed. Option B, yes, for compute resources. Option C, yes, for storage. Option D, yes, for both compute and storage. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option C. Exam logic. Stopping a VM suspends compute charges, but storage fees still apply for the OS and data disks, which is a common exam pitfall. Question 12 of 20. In a software-as-a-service (SaaS) model, customers use fully developed applications provided by the cloud service provider. Which of the following are examples of SaaS applications? Option A, Azure Virtual Machines. Option B, Microsoft Office 365 and Microsoft Dynamics 365. Option C, Azure DevOps. Option D, Microsoft SQL Server. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Microsoft Office 365 and Dynamics 365 are classic SaaS examples, as users access fully managed applications. The other options represent different service models: PaaS, IaaS, and infrastructure software. Question 13 of 20. In cloud computing, various services fall under different categories based on the level of management and control they offer. Which of these is an example of an infrastructure as a service, IaaS, offering? Option A, Azure App Service. Option B, Microsoft Office 365. Option C, Azure Virtual Machines. Option D, Azure SQL Database. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option C. Exam logic. Azure Virtual Machines exemplify IaaS by providing infrastructure-level control over operating systems and applications. App Service is PaaS, Office 365 is SaaS, and SQL Database is a PaaS database offering. Question 14 of 20. A company wants to move all their operations to the cloud and eliminate the need for an on-premises data center. Which cloud computing model involves hosting everything in the cloud so that a data center is no longer required? Option A, private cloud. Option B, public cloud. Option C, hybrid cloud. Option D, community cloud. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Public cloud hosts all resources externally, eliminating on-premises needs. Private and hybrid clouds still require some on-premises infrastructure. Question 15 of 20. Azure ExpressRoute allows you to extend your on-premises networks into the Microsoft Cloud over a private connection, facilitated by a connectivity provider. This private connection is known as an ExpressRoute circuit. Which of the following statements accurately describes the ExpressRoute circuit? Option A, it provides a public internet connection between your on-premises network and Azure. Option B, it is a temporary connection used for short-term data transfers. Option C, it is a dedicated private connection set up in advance to securely link your on-premises network to Azure. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option C. Exam logic. ExpressRoute provides a dedicated private connection, not public internet or temporary use. Its key feature is a permanent, secure link. Question 16 of 20. When dealing with a resource that has been locked in Azure to prevent accidental changes, what are the necessary steps to modify or delete this resource? Option A, you must escalate the request to Microsoft support for removal of the lock. Option B, to modify or delete a locked resource, you must first remove the lock. After removing the lock, you can perform the desired actions if you have the necessary permissions. Option C, changing permissions directly without removing the lock. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Correct answer requires removing the lock first. Option A is the trap. Microsoft support isn't needed for resource locks in Azure. Question 17 of 20. You have created a resource group in the West Europe region. Can you provision a resource, for example, a virtual machine, in a different region and attach it to the same resource group? Correct answer. Option A, yes. Option B, no. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. Correct answer, as resource groups are logical containers that can hold resources from any region. Option B is the trap. Regions don't restrict resource group membership. Question 18 of 20. Which document or resource provides detailed information on the personal data processed by Microsoft, how Microsoft handles this data, and the purposes for which it is used? Option A, Microsoft Service Trust Portal. Option B, Microsoft Privacy Statement. Option C, Azure Compliance Documentation. Option D, Microsoft Azure Service Level Agreement, SLA. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option B. Exam logic. Correct answer because the privacy statement details data handling. Option A is the trap. The Service Trust Portal focuses on compliance reports, not privacy practices. Question 19 of 20. True or false? You have created a virtual network with two subnets, Web Subnet for deploying your VMs and Deep Subnet for deploying your databases. By default, all VMs in Web Subnet can access databases created in Deep Subnet. Correct answer. Option A, true. Option B, false. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. True. By default, VNets allow communication between subnets unless restricted by NSGs. This assumes no security policies are blocking the traffic. Question 20 of 20. True or false? Permissions/roles assigned to user at the resource group level are applied, inherited by all resources in the resource group. Correct answer. Option A, true. Option B, false. Choose the best answer before the reveal. Commit to it now. The answer is option A. Exam logic. Correct answer because permissions at the resource group level apply to all resources within it. This is a core inheritance rule in Azure.